Greetings, folks. This is Mason Weaver and another Stay Right or Be Left episode. Today is June the 20th, 2018. Boy, I'm hoping this video comes through because I do have a very weak internet here. I want to invite you to get a copy of the book. It's okay to leave the plantation. It's okay. And you're seeing now people leaving the plantation. This book was written in 1996. This is in its 4th edition. I've sold tens of thousands of copies telling people what was going to happen and why it should happen. My story of how I became a Berkeley liberal, radical student, and a staunch conservative. It explains to you things that you're seeing right now. It'll help you talk to your liberal friends, those of you who have them. It'll help you talk to your liberal family members. Lord have mercy on you. It also gives you some insight in why liberals do what they're doing, why they think the way they think. So get your copy. It's okay to leave the plantation on Amazon, of course, or you can email me. If you want an autographed copy, you can do it on PayPal and send me how you want autographs, or you can email me or at masonweaver@masonweaver.com, or you can send me $25, including shipping, and I mean that's including shipping and handling, to Mason Media Company, P.O. Box 373, Festus, Missouri. The zip code is 63028. Today, I want to comfort. My job is to comfort you conservatives, you Christians. We are constantly under attack. Folks, understand it. You will be constantly under attack. You will never say the right words to find peace in your family and friends and associates and strangers. You've seen Donald Trump run through the Congress and being cursed at. If they're going to curse him, they're going to curse you. If they're going to kill Jesus, they're going to try to kill you. So understand what's going on. My job is to get you to understand. We're not trying to battle for the hearts and souls of liberals. We are trying to battle liberals. They hate you. They will attack you. They will fight you. They will come against you. That is their job. That is their culture. That is their nature. So let's stop debating. I turn off the news. Every time they start talking about the immigration, the children, the poor kids, they're at the border now being separated. Trump is a Hitler. Trump is a concentration camps, and all of it. They do that to get you tied up in knots. Do you ever feel better after you talk to a liberal? You ever feel better? You ever go home and say, that was a good conversation? You never do, because their job is to frustrate you and confuse you and aggravate you. That's their job. To get your stomach tied in knots and make you impatient. Stop doing it. I turn TV off. I know it's a lie, and you know it's a lie. And all you conservative commentators, all you conservative news people, my friends, some of you I respect. You're wrong on this issue. You're feeding the monster. But it's not working, folks. It's not working. Donald Trump's polling, he has a higher poll on this topic than his approval rating. It's 62% of the people in the worst polls say that they agree. I mean, folks who support Trump say they agree with him, 62%. Now, liberals, who cares what they say? But people who support Trump always, they're higher. And his approval rating is only like 50%. So he is doing great. But what he's also doing, folks, understand what President Trump is doing. Understand the phenomenon. I put out 3 videos trying to explain the Trump phenomenon. You still don't get it. What Trump is doing is exposing the problem first. He's exposing the problem. The law says this. I'm going to enforce the law. And look at the consequences. We know the real separation of parents is when the parents back home send their kids with strangers up north. We know that's happening. And they get to the border, they pass 3 or 4 countries. Some of them travel 2,800 miles to get here. And then they're exposing themselves to cruelty and drugs and abuse. And we know that. We're giving them shelter by putting them in our shelters. We're not abusing them like they are crossing the desert. We know that. So I'm not going to argue that. No more I'm going to argue if I'm a man or not. Let's stop it. Let them holler and scream. Trump is winning. He's exposing the problem. These parents are sending their kids here unaccompanied or with strangers. And that's going to make the American people say, okay, it's time to build this wall. He's doing this. The second thing, you saw Peter Strzok, the lover in the FBI with his little girlfriend. He was escorted out of the FBI building, but he's still an FBI agent. He hasn't been fired. He's still got a security clearance. He's not been fired. People are seeing what's going on now. Now, folks are very frustrated with Trump and Republicans. Why aren't they demanding access? Why aren't they demanding names? Why aren't they investigating? Why aren't they putting him in jail? Blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you what's going on. I'm going to tell you what's happening. Understand who Trump is. Understand Trump's phenomena. Trump, had he came into office in January and immediately started attacking the FBI, firing folks, putting folks out of work, taking away their credentials, putting them in jail, putting them on trial. Had he done that the first month, all of us, except me, would have been against him. Because they would have said he's just mean, vindictive, he hates Hillary, they're for Hillary, and he's against them, and he's trying to whitewash all this stuff. But what he's doing first is dragging him through the mud so we can see. This is the equivalent of a perp walk, folks. He is showing us the eventual jurors. He is showing us the problem in the FBI and DOJ. He's showing us the problem in Congress to act. So now we're seeing this played out in the news, played out in the press. We see it. And so when he finally comes against them, we're going to be for him. We're the jury. He is explaining to the jury ahead of time what these clowns are doing. We've seen the FBI handling the Hillary Clinton case, the Hillary Clinton emails. We know Barack Obama was mailing Hillary on a private server. Evidence been out for months on that. We know when it's going to end. I've said before, the Mueller investigation is going to end with Democrats going to jail. The only Republican going to jail is Manafort right now. Manafort, think about this for a second. Manafort is in jail in solitary confinement. Has it been tried? Been no jury conviction? There's been no judgment on him. He is in solitary confinement, folks, because he is who he is. Now, you think he has been, you believe that he has been separated from his children? Of course. The public is seeing this. We saw Antifa demonstrate and march. We saw Black Lives Matter in the streets, blocking their hands and tying up the freeway. We saw the women marching with their signs saying we are nasty, nasty girls. We saw the entertainers ask the question, who was the last time an actor assassinated the president? We've seen them. We know who they are. We've seen them confront us on college campuses, keeping our speakers from speaking. We've seen the press lie on us and lie to us. We see it. And Trump is showing us this. He's walking it by the news every day, walking it by the news. Can you imagine had Trump came out and not called the fake news, but attacked him anyway? We would have been attacking him also. But because he said fake news, because he said illegitimate news, because he declared war on them and counterpunched them, we are now supporting him. So relax, folks. Relax. Don't let them get you tied in knots. We're winning this. We've got entertainers. We got rap artists supporting Trump now. We got people supporting Trump because Trump is right. We got folks praising God now who never praised God in public before. So all you Christians, all you conservatives, all you constitutionalists, understand now, we're not going to get the fair trade on this podium, this social media here. We're not going to get fairly treated. That's okay. Another Trump just treated a second ago. It's hard to believe that I get all of Trump's tweets, and it's understanding what's going on here. Relax. All of us conservatives, we're just sitting back relaxing, and we're waiting for one thing. Waiting for November to get to go vote. We're waiting to go vote, folks. I predict that Donald Trump will get 20% of the black vote. I predict that Donald Trump will rout the Democrats and those random Republicans. But we have to stay solid. I don't want to argue and debate with my conservative friends about this. I want to build an organization or a social media content for Christian, conservative, constitutionalists to gather by ourselves. Watch for an announcement on this channel. Watch for an announcement at this meeting. We're going to find a place that we can gather ourselves and get ourselves together and learn with each other and congregate with each other and support each other. But I want you to know, all this noise you're hearing, we're winning. We're in charge. We're going to get stronger at the next election. And we're going to re-elect Donald Trump. Ignore the noise because we win when we show up. So, folks, let's just show up. Stay right or be left. Eternity is a long time to be wrong.